that Chiraq, I take a beat, then spit it back. In them streets, you can't lack, cause some choppers name when they click clack. The beat drop, the world stop, the dealers cop, she legislate.
Hello you guys, it is your fave Nana and welcome back to my channel. First of all, I would like to apologize because I have been MIA for like the last 2 weeks, and that is because I didn't have a camera. It messed up. It broke, so I have to I'm using my phone until I buy my new one. Also, alert, for you guys who have been watching my videos for the 5 Wednesdays till I go to school, it actually was 6. It became 6 because they moved back the date. Because if you watched my first video, well, my first 5 Wednesdays till I go to school, I said my moving date was going to be the 8th, which would have been Monday. But it's actually, they changed it, moved it back a week, so it is now next week, the 15th, next Monday. So I will be shooting my move-in day next week. So I'm still doing the 5 Wednesdays. This will be the last one because I skipped one, obviously, because, you know, problems. But this will be the last one. And then next week, on Wednesday, you'll probably get my moving day because I'm probably not going to be able to edit it and everything on Monday. Maybe, we'll see. But yeah, that's an update on what's going on in my life. And oh my gosh, my hair looks so shiny. But that's what's going on in my life right now. But for today, we're going to a couple weeks ago, before my camera broke, me and 2 of my friends, one of them who is going to be a fellow YouTuber, she's starting her channel, and when she actually gets it up and running, I'll make sure to link it below. But for now, it's Tragic Wonderland and K-Sizzle. And we're going to be giving advice on your freshman year into high school. Hey you guys, I'm back. It's your fave Nana, and today I will be doing a collab video with my friends on advice for freshmen into high school. Alright, so our first point for freshmen going into high school is to do what you're supposed to do. Do what you're supposed to do as far as your grades. Make sure that you're in class. Do not skip class your freshman year of high school.
That's dumb.
like your freshman year of high school, you just getting into it. You don't know all that much. You may think that you want to like be popular and stuff. Do not skip class your freshman year of high school.
Because your senior year, you're going to be missing out on everything else.
And you're not going to graduate.
Getting good grades is very easy. I wish that I did this in 9th grade because I did okay. I could have done better. You can use the internet. You can get very good grades by using the internet. Okay, and you can study.
Yeah, develop study habits. And I know, like I said before, in high school, your 9th grade year, you want to, you know, be popular. You want to have all these friends, but it's easier to start off doing what you're supposed to do, and then like your 12th grade year, you can relax. And then for you to be planning around your 9th grade year, your 12th grade year, you're struggling and not even knowing where you're going to go. So
always ask your teachers for help.
And if you can get extra credit, get extra credit.
But extra credit always helps.
Right.
Will bump you.
Don't fall off with your grades. Don't start off doing all good, and then during 4th quarter or 3rd quarter, you decide, whatever, the year's almost done, because that's where you're going to mess up and you're going to lose points and you're not going to get an A in the class. You're going to get like a B or a C, maybe a D, you know, fail the class probably, you know. It's like, don't fall off. You got to keep it.
Right. Always be consistent in your work, no matter what happens in your life.
And make sure that you challenge yourself. Don't take basic classes just because you want to be lazy. Like I said, your 9th grade year should be the year that you're pushing to get the best that you can, because, you know, it's your transition. Don't be afraid to take honors classes or AP classes. Push yourself, you know, the challenge.
And when you go to classes, you're going to meet people who know more than you. Make sure you ask them for help, even if you're shy to ask the teacher, because I know a lot of kids are shy to ask the teacher because they're embarrassed. But don't be embarrassed because you really want to know more. If you're bad with, you know, talking to a teacher sometimes, ask another student, because that's sometimes easier because they explain better to you.
All right, so our next point would be to get involved. You know, get involved with your whole school spirit. Join a club, sports, right? Join something so that way.
The band.
Hey, I don't know about. I don't know about y'all school, but our school, the band was like a family, and they was turned.
She wasn't in the band.
You gotta hype it up.
We were in the band, but she knows because she was there. Like, but yeah, join something. Join the band, a sport, something. So that way you can get involved, get more people,
keep you occupied.
Right, and you get active, and you get a family. You know, outside of just
and good friends.
Right.
You can get scholarships from sports, so you can play a lot of sports, even if you don't know what the heck you're doing. During 9th grade, you can learn and be better when you become a senior.
No matter if you like it or not, just try. Try.
Well, I mean, if you don't like it when you first try it, then don't do it. Try a different sport, but you can really get a scholarship off it and get to go to school for free.
Yeah, 9th grade is not too early to be looking for scholarships.
Yeah,
start looking because you can't necessarily apply, but at least know like this is what I want to apply for when I do get in my 11th and 12th grade year. So, and yeah, if you're gonna do a sport, make sure that you're doing it well. Do it to your best ability so you can get a better scholarship. Especially if you're doing something like anything other than basketball and football. If you're doing something like softball or anything like that, the way that the scholarships work is based off your talent. So the team only has a certain amount and they give it off based off that person's talent. So you need to make sure that you're playing to the best of your actual abilities.
Next point, friends. Choose your friends wisely. Because if you go with the wrong people, you're gonna go in the wrong direction. And
don't do drugs.
You're gonna shut up. Drugs are okay sometimes, you know.
Okay, don't do drugs. That's the correct thing.
I'm back, y'all.
Listening to them.
Don't do drugs.
But choose the right friends, because if you choose the wrong friends, you're gonna go in the wrong direction. You're gonna fail high school, you're gonna drop out, and then you're gonna die.
What?
But yeah, you guys, for real though, choose your friends wisely, because it's like a lot of people in their senior year. First of all, when people tell you that everybody who you're friends with in your freshman year, you're not going to be friends with your senior year, they're really telling the truth. Because you could be like friends with 50 different people. Your senior year, you might only have 10 of those real friends. We're not talking about friends that you hang out with and you're cool with. No, real friends that like you can call and talk to. So
ring ring.
Don't get pregnant.
Okay, that's another.
Please don't.
But yeah, don't do that either. Like it's okay, you know. If you
having sex is okay, but don't get pregnant.
Don't listen to that either. But
you gotta be honest. It's gonna happen eventually, and when it does, use protection because you don't want to get pregnant during high school. Because
people look at you differently, like a lot. And they think that because you're pregnant and you have a kid that you're not going to succeed in life.
That don't mean that you're not going to, but you might not, but you might, because you know how.
Keep it positive.
Shoot, I look at people when they're pregnant in high school, I'm like, why you do this to yourself?
Right. Okay, so to elaborate off of that, how to choose your friends wisely. 1, know what type of person that you are. Like, know what you will and won't do in high school. You know, because college is a whole different thing. But your freshman year, technically, I mean, you're still a kid. So know that, like, if you don't want to do drugs or you don't want to drink, don't hang around those type of people. Or at least don't hang around those type of people that will want to influence you to do that.
As she said, you got to know who you are and choose the people who you're like. I mean, don't choose exactly the people that you're like, but don't try to be somebody else, because being someone else is going to make you go to the wrong friends, and
just be true to who you are.
Then you're going to die.
And stick to your values. You know, if you value your religion and you're actually into it, stick to that. And I don't mean, it doesn't matter what religion you are, just value whatever values that you have, stick to them, and don't let anybody change them. You know, because then you get older and you get to your 12th grade year, and it seems like that's so far away as your freshman year. And it's quick. It is quick. I remember my first day of high school. It is so quick. And so much can change in that little bit of time.
You're going to lose a lot of people on the way to your senior year, but you don't really have to worry about it, because those people that you're going to lose, they weren't your real friends to begin with.
They call fake friends.
She knows what's up. So you gotta find the right people, and the people who stick with you through your ups and your downs. That's the people you stick with.
Your ride or dies.
If y'all know what you're talking about.
People that do anything for you, basically.
Not
and
anything.
And well, almost anything, but they don't ask for anything in return.
Yeah, people who help you.
Yeah.
And you have to help people also. Don't expect people to just give you stuff. I mean, be a giver and a receiver, but mostly a giver.
Right.
But don't give your all. Give half.
And don't hang out with people who only talk to you when they need something, whether it's work,
money,
or anything. Don't hang out with those people, because those people, if when you need something, they're not going to be there. So
Niggas. Bitches.
all of them.
They ain't loyal.
During your 9th grade year, you just, I guess I wouldn't say, I wouldn't say not have a relationship. It's whatever, but don't think of it. Don't put your whole heart into it, because y'all definitely not gonna last, because y'all don't know. Just shit.
Y'all gonna last for like a good 2 months.
Not even 2 weeks. Because I remember in 9th grade, I had a boyfriend for a day. It was really sad, because we were just like, we're better as friends. Bye. Like, it was just sad. Like, it's not that serious. Maybe you can start being serious during the 11th grade year, 12th grade year. Maybe, I don't know, college. Depending on who you are.
Yeah.
Don't have a bunch of boyfriends. Don't have a bunch of girlfriends, because they'll find out, because niggas know niggas, bitches know bitches, and they will tell each other, and they'll come together, and they will destroy you.
That's true. That's very true.
And then you'll get exposed, and then you will die.
What is with dying?
Don't be a hoe.
Please don't. Please don't. It's not a good reputation. Please don't.
Boys and girls, just don't be a hoe.
Be rocking around school.
Because it's gonna come bite you in the booty hole after.
Like she said, your reputation is everything. Your freshman year, whatever reputation you have is going to stick with you. If your reputation is, oh, she messed with such and such, trust me, your senior year, we're still going to be talking about you. We still going to be like, oh, did you know that such and such she was with? Yeah.
And when a new person comes to the school from a different school, they're going to know, because, even though, people change, but at the same time, it's going to still be there. It's like, it's just on your record.
Right. Make sure that your reputation, and it's high school, oh my gosh, but your 9th grade year, make sure that your reputation is something that.
Don't be a pimp.
make sure that it's something that actually presents you, something that you would be proud of, something that you wouldn't be embarrassed to tell somebody else.
People like to gossip.
Yeah,
a lot.
Especially if you go to a school where everybody knows everybody.
Don't do nudes.
Oh my goodness!
If you get exposed, just know.
If you do a nude to somebody at 8:30, make sure it's gonna be by to everybody else at 8:31.
It's just
If you're first of all, you're in 9th grade. Why are you sending nudes? Okay, why? But if you're going to send nudes, because we can't say don't send them, because some of y'all are going to do it anyway. So if you're going to send them, don't send them to somebody who been talking to blah 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 and can't keep a secret.
It has to be somebody that you know for. It has to be somebody that you've been with, probably. Somebody you trust.
Like, you can't, if you're with a dude, especially females, because dudes are the ones who usually show them to everybody. If you're with a dude who can't even keep his mouth shut after y'all just, kissed or something, do not send him no news.
A nude, he gonna be like, oh, snap, what a bill.
Right. Like she said, you send it at 8:30, 8:31, the whole school will know that you got exposed.
And your phone will be blowing up.
Right.
And that airdrop.
But yeah, that is all for our video for Welcome You to High School, the real version. This is your fave Nana saying deuces. Bye.